Sorry about that, folks. I'm not quite sure what happened to why our live stream ended, but we are back live again. Welcome to the Dirt Cars UMP Modified Series. We are live from Fairbury Speedway. We're watching that number 64 machine of Hunter Wellman tick off some laps. He's set down the quick time tonight. Hopefully turning his luck around. Very close times. Top 6, top 5 cars all within 4 1,000ths of a second. Sorry, 4 100ths of a second. Very close, very close. Alright, we're getting ready to grid up for our heat races tonight. We're just about to conclude Season 9 of the Dirt Cars series. We're going to be getting ready to run Season 10 in the near future. So if you're looking for a place to run some Dirt Cars, come check us out. We're powered by the EFRL. And we are getting ready to go green. What is going on here? Alright, there we go. I'm not sure what was going on. Looks like we're going to have 2 heat races here tonight. Heat race number 1, we're going to have Ben Morrow, Logan Tackett, Scott Merrick, and Michael Steele. Michael Steele and Scott Merrick, only 11 points separate them in the hunt for the championship with our 2 races left in the season.
Well, Sean, you definitely had to work for that feature. Talk to us about your...
If dirt racing isn't your thing, you can check out Extreme Forces Racing League. New season is going to be starting there on Monday nights. We're going to have the East to West Apparel Company Xfinity Series. On Tuesday nights, we're going to have our FALCONGRAFIX Legend Series, the EFRL Dirt Street Stocks. On Wednesday nights, we have a new series. We got the Buckwild Racing NASCAR Classic Series. And then on Thursday nights, once again, we're going to have Dirt Cars. Two series on Thursday nights. UMP Modifieds followed by the... the Mini Stocks followed by the Modifieds. Ben Morrow's going to jump out to an early lead. But here comes that 310 of Merrick right down next to the tires. Ben Morrow's going to power out of the turn going down the back straightaway. Logan Tackett trying to work up on that high side. Not much doing. Hey Dan, how you doing tonight, buddy? Yeah, we're all rooting for Michael Steele. Michael is within 11 points of that 310 machine Merrick coming into tonight. We do get points for the heat race. 10 points for the winner, and then we drop by 1 every position after that.
Now onto the speedway.
Logan Tackett now drops down to the bottom as Merrick is all the way up against that outside wall. Michael Steele still in 4th place, trying to find some speed. He was pretty quick in practice. Now all 3 drivers back up against that wall, but that 75 of Ben Morrow running right through the middle. He is tearing this track up. 5 laps to go.
Row 2 on the inside, and the 2SQ. It's Todd Walter. Row 3 on the inside. Out of 4 minutes in the 2 kids, Kelby Anderson.
4 laps at the line. Ben Morrow. Here comes that 310 of Merrick right to the back bumper that time. We're going to have a challenge for the lead as we come out of turn number 4. Merrick's going to the high side, going into turns 1 and 2. Oh, goes up, over rotates, falls back. Not going to do it that time by 2 laps to go. We're coming to the white flag line. Merrick's going to try it again here. He's got the momentum on that high side if he can keep it hooked up. Ben Morrow way down at the bottom as we go down the back straightaway for the last time. Heading into turn number 3, Merrick gets hard on the brakes not to run into the back of the 75. Morrow's going to hold on to it at the line. Oh, sorry, white flag now. Morrow, Merrick, Tackett, and Steele. What a battle. Morrow holds onto it by a 10th at the line. Heat race number 2 up on deck.
We are double filed up. They're waving to you, race fans. Tweeds are set to go green flag racing here for your Minnesota Midwest Modifieds. They'll be going 20 laps.
Michael Hermes on the point. Hunter Wellman in second. Devin Smith in third, and the 13 of Mackey in fourth. Although I don't know if Michael Hermes is going to make the grid. I thought he fell out earlier.
Looking for that green flag to come on out. We are racing your Minnesota Midwest Modifieds.
That will move Devin Smith up to the point. Hunter Wellman on the outside. Mackey will move up.
He opens up 3 car lengths on him. Third series Ford Thornton at 88 Triple X moves in the third, gives lap point to the Langland.
All right, we're going to get the green flag coming out of turn number 4 next time around.
We are 3 wide past the flag.
Sorry, right there. Oh, we got a little bit of touching going on. 95 pushed a little hard going into turn 1. Down the back straightaway. Hunter Wellman with a crossover move trying to get underneath Devin Smith. Devin's going to power it out of the corner. Devin's going to lead lap number 1. Hunter Wellman trying everything he can. Losing momentum coming out of the corner. Unable to keep up with Devin Smith. Mackey in that 13 car in third. First time back with us in a long time. Hunter Wellman looking to make a move underneath of the 95. Can't quite do it. Wellman had the fastest car during practice. He slides up, loses a lot of momentum there. Devin Smith set the fastest lap of the race at the 12:60 that lap. Hunter Wellman was a 13:03. Devin Smith gets faster again with a 12:58, 2/10 faster than Hunter Wellman. Laps to go for Devin Smith. Ooh, gets in a little hot, almost over rotates that 95 machine.
Langland again, another good start. Opens up trying to battle quickly as he goes to turns 3 and 4.
White flag in the air for Devin Smith. Hunter Wellman coming to the stripe. We got Smith, Wellman, and Mackey. All right, race fans, we're going to have a 3-minute warm-up session here while these guys work this track in just a little bit. So you've got time to use the facilities. Go get you a frosty cold beverage. And don't forget to go say hi to Randy down in the chicken shack. All right, we're getting gridded up for our A main, folks.
$217 will be the take-home money here tonight. Ticket number 22128.
Starting on the front row, we have our heat race winners, Ben Morrow and Devin Smith. Row number 2, Scott Merrick and Hunter Wellman. Row number 3, Logan Tackett and Jake Mackey. And shotgun on the field tonight with his work cut out for him, Mr. Michael Steele.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, Kevin James with the official start of the race. We're getting ready to go green flag racing live from Fairbury Speedway, 50 laps. We're going to get it done here quick.
22 years this winner has on too.
Ben Morrow, Devin Steele going to lead us off. All right, we're going to go green coming out of turn number 4. Pace car has dipped off. Green flag in the air, Ben Morrow, Devin Smith. The 310 of Scott Merrick down low. He's going to be challenging for the lead as we come out of turn number 2. Oh, Ben Morrow pushes hard. Oh, Ben's having some pushing problems and can't quite get that car to turn. Logan Tackett gets into the back of the 95 machine. Scott Merrick now out to the lead. Ben Morrow, Hunter Wellman battling side by side for second place. Michael Steele looks like he had to get on the binders pretty hard. He is falling back 10 seconds out. Oh, Ben Morrow. Car almost coming to a stop in the corner. Oh, Hunter Wellman gets up into the wall with the right rear. Wellman and Morrow continue to battle side by side. Hunter Wellman almost comes around in the corner and he's being challenged by Logan Tackett now. Logan looking to take over P number 3 and challenge Ben Morrow for second. Hunter Wellman trying to battle back on that high side. Gets up into the wall a little bit. He is falling back. Ben Morrow down low, followed by Logan Tackett, Hunter Wellman, Devin Smith, Jake Mackey, and Michael Steele. Michael Steele in danger of going a lap down early on in this one. We're at lap 10 out of 50. Scott Merrick running some pretty quick times. Right on the back bumper now of Michael Steele. Michael trying to stay on the lead lap and hope a caution comes out. Still grinding that right rear on the fence. Logan Tackett got around Ben Morrow for second. Tackett in that number 6 machine having a pretty strong run. Ben Morrow falls back to third. Hunter Wellman to fourth. Devin Smith, our heat race winner, falling all the way back to 5th. Michael Steele driving that thing for everything he's got, trying to stay on the lead lap.
Still trying to find traction up top. As Anderson is going to we are side by side up front. And here's a look at the victory back with 6 to go.
Michael's got some speed. He's able to keep up with Merrick down the straightaways.
Ahead of the 66 at Langland. He continues to work the 34. Open up that lead here with 5 laps to go.
19 laps down as we come to the stripe. Merrick holding on to a strong lead over Logan Tackett in second, 2 seconds back. Hunter Wellman now gets by Ben Morrow to take over third. Working his way back up. Oh, let's take a look at what happened with Michael Steele now. Find out what happened.
That last lap, as he sits in third, followed by Ranky fourth and Jack Ranky fifth. Langland right to the back bumper once again with 3 laps to go.
Oh, Logan Tackett makes contact with him. No caution out on the field for him, unfortunately. Logan Tackett closing that gap on our leader. Ooh, Logan Tackett, a little blinky blink. Logan Tackett might have fallen out of the race. He has not reappeared. Hunter Wellman now moves up to 4th place, or sorry, 2nd place. Oh, a lot of scraping going on to that 64 machine. You can't do that too many times in these cars. Scott Merrick now with a 5-second lead over Hunter Wellman in 2nd. Devin Smith now up to 3rd. He's made it around Ben Morrow. Jake Mackey now a lap down. 4 cars left on the lead lap here tonight. That number 310 machine is hauling the mail, folks. Ben Morrow, after having such a strong run in the heat race, falling back here in the closing laps of this one.
Ranky with the move to the high side. We're going to try to go almost 3 wide as we head up down the back straightaway. Anderson down low, whips in the middle, Ranky up high. There's a little contact between the 59 and 36. White flags in the air. Whipset and Ranky side by side. Now the wild.
Michael Steele starting to catch that 13 car. Going to challenge him to take over 5th. And Michael Steele's going to take away 5th spot. Trying to keep that 310 within sight as we head into our last race in the point standings. That 310 is about to put Ben Morrow a lap down now. Oh, 310 hard into the outside wall with that right rear quarter panel. Merrick's going to dive it down underneath Morrow as we go into the turn, putting him a lap down. Ben trying to battle back now. Ten laps to go for the 310 of Scott Merrick. Problem with the 13 machine. Eight laps to go for the 310. Hard into the outside wall. Oh, Devin Smith gets a little sideways right in front of our leader. Devin Smith currently running in third place. Three to go for the 310 of Scott Merrick. Into the wall one more time. Make a move now on the bottom of Devin Smith. Devin not ready to give up the lead lap as of yet. White flag lap in the air for the 310 of Scott Merrick. Merrick bringing home the lead, or the win. Hunter Wellman in second, Devin Smith in third, Ben Morrow in fourth, Michael Steele in fifth. All right, finishing third, we got the number 95 machine of Mr. Devin Smith.
Hi.
How's it going, buddy? We haven't talked to you much lately.
What do you mean? We just had a conversation at Lernerville, man.
Oh, that's right. You had a good run at Lernerville.
Yeah.
Tough track tonight.
Yeah, it was. The setup was really tight for some reason, which is not really normal for these modifieds. It's usually the pro late models that are usually tight when we run them. But regardless, I definitely could not figure out the top line at all. So yeah, we were stuck with the bottom, and then that started to go away, so you just had to inch up ever so slightly every time. But other than that, good run. Didn't really have the speed, obviously, for the win, because good God, we got lapped. But we did go caution free, which was nice.
That is nice. Michael would have liked to have seen a caution come out.
Yes, he most definitely would have.
But yeah, 50 laps, green flag here. It was a nice race. Saw some really good racing, side-by-side action, good passing. You started outside front row. You won your heat race. Nice, good points boost there. You fell back at the beginning of this one, and I think it was because that car was so tight. It looked like it just would not rotate for you.
Well, I mean, Ben helped out, not being able to rotate and pushing me up, but other than that, I mean, it was, if I was on the top side, I could get it to turn, but sometimes it would turn too much and killed any momentum I had down the straightaway, so I definitely preferred running the bottom to mid of the track. Normally, when we come here in the late models, we can find a way around the top, but I just can't. I just can never find anything on the top with these modifieds.
Yeah, they handle it a little bit differently.
Definitely a lot bit differently.
Yeah, it's not a car I'm good at, but they're the car I prefer, just because that's what I grew up around was modifieds.
Yeah, the UMPs, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a car I can ever get a handle on. I mean, maybe I just need a lot more seat time. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know ever since they updated the car, I've felt like they've been a lot easier to drive, because I felt like the old version was super, what's the word I'm looking for? It was just kind of all over the place, honestly.
You're a lot more twitchy.
But this one, yeah, this one feels a lot more planted and whatnot. But yeah, overall, good run.
Well, congratulations on your third place finish. Who do you want to thank that got you here tonight?
Well, you guys with the broadcast as always, plus the league and everything. Didn't really have a good car count tonight. I was surprised because I feel like we usually have a decent one at Fairbury every year. But well, it is summer now, so I guess everybody's doing a little bit something different. But yeah, it was a pretty good race.
All right, buddy. Well, we will see you back next week at Cedar Lake for the season finale.
Oh yay!
You have a
I always
wonderful
do
night,
horrible
buddy.
there. You too.
All right, bringing home that 64 car in second. I do believe his best finish of the season, Mr. Hunter Wellman.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Not too bad. I wish I could finish anywhere but second. This is like my fourth second place finish in Rusty Misfits for the year.
Well, I think this is your best finish tonight, though, in the UMPs. First season in them after being our dirt car mini stock champion.
Yeah, that was a big change going from something with like 150 horsepower and some decent tire under it to something with 900 horsepower and bicycle tires.
Yeah, and these things can be a handful to run.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when we let the track run and it gets into that dry slick. It really becomes a driver's game, and I'm just not there yet compared to some of these guys.
Yeah, in the mini stocks you're hammered down all the time. In these, you probably normally wouldn't even get over half throttle down the straightaway.
Oh, I'm always full throttle. That's probably why I
That's
can't get
probably
anywhere
part
good.
of the problem.
So used to being able to keep the momentum up in the mini stock, I think I just try to overdrive these too much.
It happens, but it's been a learning season for you, and it looks like some of that's starting to pay off.
Yeah, I haven't been doing too bad. I think this is the second time now I've been the only one to stay on the lead lap against Scott.
Yes, sir. Well, congratulations on finishing second. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
I would want to give a shout out to Mom and Dad for watching at home, RJB Automotive, KRS Clothing, Kellner Range and Supply, Hairstyles John, Misfit Creations, who has made the wrap that I put on my UMP this season, and you for broadcasting and hosting the league.
All right, buddy. Well, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you back next week at Cedar Lake.
All right. I can't wait.
All right. Driver of the 310, Scott Merrick, dominating Fairbury Speedway tonight. Scott, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just had to unmute.
Well, sir, that 310, you finished second in your heat behind Ben Morrow. You battled him all race long, but man, in the feature, you wasted no time getting to the point.
Yes, sir.
That 310 was quick tonight. What's your secret?
Running laps. Honestly.
So, do you prefer the high line at most of these tracks, or just at this one?
This track, because iRacing is perfect scanning. Typically the top is always the fastest in almost every single car. There's probably only one car you can actually make the bottom work towards the end, but when the track, that track wasn't as slick. I'm pretty sure the middle was quicker, but I was just trying to sell t-shirts. But nah, the top typically is the fastest there once it actually starts slicking up, and you got some people that can run the bottom, but people gotta be messing up on the wall to be able to run the bottom. So it's just one of those tracks. Most tracks I'm able to run anywhere.
Well, you lapped almost the entire field tonight.
Yeah.
Not too many people have much for that 310 car. Point standings have been updated. You have an 18-point lead over Michael Steele going into the last race of the season.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, buddy. Well, who do you want to give a shout out to tonight?
Michael Steele for the beautiful car that was on the top tonight. Mojose Speed Shop. This is fixed, but they always help me if I have any questions and stuff. Nathan Waddell for, really teaching me how to drive the UMP. I wouldn't be able to do it. And my parents for letting me stay up this late for this race.
Well, congratulations, buddy, and we will see you back next week for the season finale at Cedar Lake.
Yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it from us here at All the Dirt. The Dirt Car Series UMP Modified, one race left to go. 18-point gap between first and second. Not totally insurmountable, but it doesn't look good for our past champion, Michael Steele. Look forward to seeing everybody back next week for the season finale. Thank you. You guys have a wonderful night.